It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all night. I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair with those eyes so bright.
Hey guys, it's CrafTea Cat, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I tie-dyed these shirts. It's not going to be a full tutorial because honestly I don't really know what I'm talking. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first thing that I did was already done, and that was wetting the shirts with lukewarm water, and then squeeze all the water out. That will just help the tie-dye actually spread out like normal tie-dye looks. And then what I did here was I did the crinkle technique. I did the crinkle technique for every shirt that I did in this video. I just like how the crinkle technique looks more than the swirl or anything else, but feel free to do any other technique you want. So basically all you do for the crinkle technique is, as it sounds, crinkle it up, obviously, and then you just want to rubber band all of it together. And as you can see here, I was being very meticulous, making sure every corner of every spot was tucked in, because the nicer you make this step look, the better it will come out in the end. I think it's one of the most important steps of tie-dye. And then I just did that for all of the shirts that I did. I did 4 shirts, and these are how they turned out. As I said before, all of them are the crinkle technique, so just follow what I said in the beginning of this video and it should turn out. Next, I took these condiment bottles. I got these from the Dollar Tree, but the first time that I tie-dyed, I literally used old soap containers. I just had these on hand, and so I got this dye also from the Dollar Tree, but I used sun dye from the dollar store, and then I also got some from Amazon. I don't think either of them worked out super well. I would recommend using much more dye than you think you need, because a lot of it washes out. The next step is just to test your water. You want, again, a lukewarm water. And I didn't add too much water to it because, as I said, you wanted it to be very potent, but I think I still put a bit too much water in. Now, here I was doing the brown color, and I was so confused because, as you can see, that does not look brown. That looks purplish, blue. It did not look brown at all. I don't know what was up with that color, but it was definitely not what I wanted. I ended up mixing some red and blue and yellow all together to get the brown color that I ended up wanting. I did that to every single dye that I had. I ended up doing pink, green, yellow, and brown. And I really was not sure about the brown color, but I'm actually really happy with how it turned. The next step is you want to take the scrunched up wet shirts that you already did, and I am using this little plastic container from a takeaway. Obviously it's washed, but I found this super helpful when you're doing more than one color, then the colors don't bleed onto the other side, if that makes any sense. I feel like that doesn't make any sense. The first shirt that I did was green, but I accidentally forgot to press record, so I didn't get it on film. Shoot, I didn't film this one. I literally just put some of the dye onto the shirt. You do want to remember to saturate your color super well. You want to get it super saturated. I also dumped out the color from the pan and then did the next color. I thought it's so helpful to have this tray because then you don't get any of the colors mixing. The next shirt that I did was yellow and pink, and as you can see here, I was not very happy with the yellow color, so I just added some more yellow powder and mixed it all together, and I was much happier with the color. I actually really like how this yellow turned out. I kind of wish I did a full shirt of yellow. And here I did the pink, and again, I don't know what was up with this pink. I got this pink from Amazon, and it was pretty expensive, and it was just such a dull pink. It was so sad looking. So I added some more dye, mixed that up. I wanted to make sure all of the powder was actually mixed in, and I don't know what ended up happening, but when these shirts got dried in the dryer, you'll see later, but there were little pockets of pigment that didn't get mixed in with the rest of the dye, so I don't know what was up with that. Maybe I just didn't use warm enough water, but it was kind of weird. And again, I just saturated the entire thing, and I made sure to get both sides fully saturated. As you can see there, I dumped out the rest of the liquid so it wouldn't get on the other side of the shirt. I really like this color combination of the pink and the yellow. I was just gonna do one color, but I'm really happy with how this one turned out. Then I just transferred it to another plastic container. I hate when people use saran wrap for their tie-dye. I just think that's so wasteful. So I used these leftover food containers that we reuse, and it worked out perfectly. The next shirt that I did was the dreaded brown, and oh my gosh, when I was putting this on, I literally was like, ugh, that looks bad. And then I was like, just go for it. And I did. Like, I don't know what happened. I mean, you can't see because I literally covered the entire screen with my hand. Thanks, Teagan. But when the brown first went on the t-shirt, it looked kind of bad, not gonna lie. But the more it sat on the shirt, it actually looked really nice. Like, it was a very like chocolatey brown. I'm really happy with how this one turned out. And again, saturate your colors. If you don't get it super saturated, it will have so much white and it just won't look good. And yes, you want to put more than what you think you need. And then the last color that I did was this beautiful pastel pink color. And again, just saturated it up. Just did the exact same thing for this as I did for all of the rest. I also mixed my own color for the green color. I started with some blue and yellow, and then I added a bit of red to make it a brownish green. And I really liked how that one came out. But you will see my problem with it at the end of this video when you can see them all washed. But then for this last shirt, the pink shirt, I just put it in another container and I put the lid on, and I also used the leftover dye that had slipped into the plastic container, and I just put some more of the dye on top. These are all done now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, one brown, one pink, and one dark green. I really like the dark green, how that looks. And then we have one yellow and pink. Darn it, I just ran out of all of the pink. But I feel like there should have been more pink in there. I'm gonna let these sit overnight. I really like how the pink is turning out too. I just hope it stays this color. I feel like it might be a bit light, but we'll see. I'm gonna put the lids on and then I will see you guys tomorrow. Oopsie. Okay, now we are back. It has been 24 hours and this is what they are looking like. They have a lot of condensation on them. I hope that's okay. This is my favorite part, like revealing the design, because up until this point you have no idea what they are going to turn out like. You don't know if they're going to be good or bad. The first one that I did was this pink and yellow shirt, and I don't know if it's just me, but this one reminds me of like pink lemon. I love how it looks in this shot, like the bright colors. I don't know, it just looks so cool. I love the back. I think the back looks better than the front. Then I just rinsed all of the dye out. I know some people don't do this, but I thought you were supposed to do it so it doesn't like leak all over your washing machine, but I don't know. I rinsed it out with really cold water though, so that the dye doesn't like immediately rinse out. And you just want to do this until the water coming out of the shirt comes out clean, and this is what it looked like halfway through once the dye was almost fully rinsed out. And then I just squeezed absolutely all of the water out and I set it into a laundry basket, getting ready to be put into the wash. And then I just revealed the rest. The next one that I did was this bubblegum pink one. I just really like how this color turned out. I feel like pink looks really nice on me. This really reminds me of like bubblegum, like the splattered effect. It just looks so much like bubblegum. I absolutely love it. It's so pretty. And I actually like this one more when it was washed out, when it was a little bit lighter. But as you can see here, there is some very visible like little like red dots on it. Then I did the green shirt, and again, I absolutely love this color. It is so cute. Again, I think green looks really good on me, and I love the color green. I love this shirt so much, other than the fact that the colors that I mixed, like the blue, the yellow, and the red, actually turned out coming out onto the shirt. You will see in the close-up clips the red and the yellow and the blue splotches in the green shirt. Like, it's kind of weird, but I honestly don't hate it that much. I've actually worn this green shirt so many times after this video. I absolutely love it. I think it's my favorite one out of this video. I just really like how the green color came out. I'm kind of sad because a lot of the green color has washed out because I've worn it so many times, and I'm kind of sad because I really like. This is what it looked like when I pulled it out, but it turned out a lot lighter after I'd rinsed all of the color out, so you'll see that later. And then the last shirt that I did was the brown shirt, the dreaded brown shirt. I was not sure how this one was going to turn out. I dumped out the liquid, and as you can see in that clip, the liquid was like blue, so I was a little bit concerned. Took off all of the elastics as usual, and then I revealed it, and oh my gosh, I was like super happy with this shirt. I don't know, I just thought so cool. And like around the edges it was like blue tinged, which I don't know how that happened, but I thought it was so cool. I love the back of this one. I think the back is so much better than the front. And then I just went through the grueling process of rinsing every single shirt out. This took forever and my hands were freezing, but eventually I got it fully done, and I squeezed all of the shirts out. Then I brought them downstairs to our washing machine, and I just rinsed them on a regular cycle but in cold water. Now enjoy this ASMR of me doing my laundry. Once they were done in the washing machine, I took them out and put them in the dryer on a super dry load. I did them in 2 batches. I did one with the pink and yellow, and then I did one with the green and brown one, just so the colors didn't mix together. Once they were out of the washer and dryer, I took them up to my room to show the final outcomes. So this is how they turned out. This is how the brown one turned out. I really like it. I don't think the color came out super vibrant. I don't know why it's so dull. All of these colors are kind of dull. I don't think the dye really took to them, but I did wear this one quite a few times, and I do like how the colors turned out. I think it kind of reminds me of like chocolate milk or something. The next shirt is the pink shirt, and wow, look at this color. I do think the pink color did bleed quite a bit, and as you can see, there are these like pretty prominent like blotches of color, especially on the back of the shirt. I actually think it gives the shirt some character, but if it was on like a two-toned shirt, I don't think it would have turned out very nice. Also, as you can see from these clips, I ironed on this adorable little butterfly patch. I got these from the dollar store. Can you believe it? They ironed on so easily, and they just bring the shirt to a whole nother level. I absolutely love how they turned out. And then the next shirt is this green shirt. I also ironed on a patch onto this shirt, and I just love it so much. Again, so darn cute. And I love this green color. The pastel green is just so cute. I wish the color stayed in more though, because I've washed it like 2 times and the dye is already like almost fully out. It's so sad because I really like this. Also, if you're wondering, when I wear these shirts, I tie them up in the front, and they just give this super cute, simple, effortless look. I just absolutely love it. The only thing about this green shirt is that there are these splotches of color that I keep mentioning, and I hope you can see in these clips what I'm talking about, because it was kind of weird. I've never had that happen to me before. And then this last shirt is this pink lemonade shirt. Again, these colors really didn't stay that much. The yellow did not stay, the pink stayed more, and the shirt all together is not my favorite one. It's probably my least favorite shirt from this video, but I still do like it. It's just not my favorite. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys seeing me tie-dye. I absolutely loved tie-dyeing. I really enjoyed the process of dyeing. It's just so relaxing. So if you have some dye and some white shirt pants, I would definitely recommend giving it a try. So that is it for this video. If you guys liked it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below, because I am trying to reach 400 subscribers and I would really appreciate if you could help me out with that. And don't forget to comment down below what your favorite shirt from this video is. I will be coming out with another tie-dyeing video soon, so stay tuned for that. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!